Hey, what's up, bro? I gotta go get me some sex juice real quick. Gonna top off the old jizz container. Take the little shortcut. And of course this place is gonna be packed as shit. Or not. Oh yeah. I actually don't even need that much sex juice. Hi, can I please get 5 doll hairs on number 3?
5 on 3?
Yeah, 5 doll hairs.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day. So today, guys, we were gonna go ahead and talk about the 90s, and that's the decade I grew up in as a little kid, and where I have most of my childhood memories. And today, I'm just gonna basically tell you my memories of the 1990s and how it was growing up, and filling my gas tank up already with $3.50. So the first thing that was really cool about the 90s was gas prices. I remember gas prices were cheaper than a fucking hooker's goodie hole in Baseline. Oh, it's okay. I got a gold doubloon. A gold doubloon! I recall one time as a kid when gas prices were just shooting down, like how ours went up really high out of nowhere one time. I remember it went up to like $6 a gallon in some places. There was one time back then in the 90s when I was like, this was like probably like 97, 98, maybe even earlier. And I remember one time it went all the way down to like fucking 99 cents a gallon. I remember one time, and I remember that was like the coolest, trippiest thing I've ever seen. Someone pissed in a fucking Powerade bottle and threw it out right there. That's fucking sicker than a dead dog's vagina right there. So we're gonna go ahead and ride through the beautiful looking Red Dead Redemption territory and just cruise along on our way. Woo! Got that dual sport tire action on the back, sliding out like it wasn't nothing. Oh man, do you guys remember this one was the fucking full-blown lake bed in my older videos? Look at it now. It's just a dried up fucking old lady's butthole now. This is literally what a microscopic look inside of an old lady's butthole would look like. So as the 90s, I actually grew up in this exact fucking area, and I even lived in apartments that were not even 2 miles from here. Went to the park up the street, busted a bunch of barbecues with my mom and dad all the time. I remember we used to fucking throw frisbees, and man, like, it was simple shit back then. It was like, you just had fun with each other. There was no like technology that was like cell phones, for instance. We had none of that shit back then, so it was like, you know, when you wanted to hit somebody up, you had to leave them a message if they weren't home on a answering machine. Do you guys remember those? We had those ones with the little fucking with the little tapes inside of them, little cassette tapes, and you'd have to fucking rewind and fast forward through that shit just to read through all your messages or listen to them. I remember that shit as a kid. And I remember as a kid talking to my little middle school girlfriends and elementary school girlfriends on the telephone, and I remember having to call their houses and be like, and have to hope they answer, and I'd be like, man, I hope their fucking mom don't answer, or especially their dad, because I'm like a little fucking dickhead calling some fucking other little girls and shit, and oh man, I remember those days having to, that was like one of the worst things that, like, kids these days won't fucking understand, is like, you actually had to have the fear of calling a girl's house when you were a kid, and you had to fucking worry about their fucking mom and dad picking up. And then if they answer, you just get this big old sigh of relief, and you're just like, yeah. And some other crazy shit was the PlayStation 1. I had Sega Genesis as well, and that one was super fucking dope. But man, I had like some of my most funnest memories on PlayStation 1. That was like the best times of my life with that shit. I guess this blocks water or lets it in. I guess if this is lowered, it'll retract the water in here. This shit looks like it's from like the 1910s. Back when fucking Abraham Lincoln was getting his pud whacked off by some fucking hookers in some blouses at brothels. For some reason, I just remember life like, I mean, this is from, I was a kid at the time, so it's a kid's perspective. Woo! But, I remember like, life was so much easier and it was just chill. Damn, look at that tumble cunt. That's like a grandfather tumble cunt, like fucking giving a speech to his field of tumble cunts on where they should go to fuck over cars and motorcyclists. Like, you remember, like those of you from those times, you guys can remember you always seen fucking kids playing outside on bicycles, skateboarding. I skated a lot as a kid. Skating was like one of the biggest things in the world. When I was in fucking elementary school, all the kids with skating shoes. I remember my friend had DCs and we couldn't afford them because, you know, my mom, I only lived with my mom growing up, and like I'd visit my dad every other weekend. So like my mom couldn't afford some dope ass shoes. I remember my friend had them and I'd always be jealous of him because it said it was some DCs, and in the tags it said this skateboarding shoe was designed in the USA, and the fact that it said fucking skateboarding shoe, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Because you're a little kid, you're a little dumb dickhead. You don't fucking, you get your kicks off the coolest shit. Or I mean the littlest shit. Damn, this shit's brutal looking in a good way. It's fucking beautiful.
Really, nigga?
Oh, my bad. Excuse me. Dust clouds down there. Oh shit! ATV rider with no helmet on or anything. All I'm fixing to catch is dust ropes. Fuck out of here with that. If I catch him some dust ropes, he's gonna have to just eat it. He's like, I'm cooler than you. Oh shit, another one? Hill climbing? Hill climbing? Hey, over right, the one I always go, it's at the top right hand corner, and I jump that on this all the time, and it'll be the perfect width for that. Yeah, and like if you want, I'll go there right now if you want me to take you there. All right, let's go. I'm gonna show you guys a hill over here. Oh, I call them water ropes. And remember guys, the fucking, everybody had CRT TVs back then. HD TVs wasn't even a known thing back then. And then when HD TVs came out, it was like the fucking coolest thing in the world. I remember every game system came out with the red, white, and yellows. Oh man, that shit was the fun days. That hill's pretty solid right here. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Wait. That one won't cave in on you. Yeah, I know. Be safe, man. Ooh, oh shit! Massive tumble connection. Woo. remember in the 90s, payphones were actually used by people. You can actually go to a payphone, and today there's actually still quite a few out here even that work still. As funny as that is. These crows are just having a good old fucking time in the wind. They all got their wings spread, they're like, fuck yeah, fuck! Oh, here's where me and Arson Rides got fucking stuck in the damn mud. There's a third quad out there. Oh wait, what am I doing out here? I fucking took the wrong path. Oh shit, now I'm at the little riverbed area. Wonder if they're gonna fucking try to follow me down here. Oh man. And then on the TV side of life on those days, oh man, I gotta say that was probably some of the best. Do you guys remember watching fucking, like, I was never a Batman fan or anything like that, but if you guys remember, there was like this old fucking Batman show on WB, and it had like this dark, like purplish fucking dildo tint to it, but I don't remember what it was fucking called, the exact series, but oh man, it was on the WB, and the cartoons in that morning frame was the dopest. And of course I watched Pokemon religiously. I even did some Pokemon League shit, Pokemon cards. Oh man, nostalgia to the max. Anybody want a Wii? And then probably one of my favorites of all time is Gargoyles. Oh, Gargoyles, I could still watch all that shit today. Like it wasn't nothing. And then all the Nickelodeon classics were the best. Remember all that? Fucking Kenan and Kel. Fucking Wild Thornberries. Cat Dog. Rocko's Modern Life. Shit. There's so many. And it's what's funny is like today, you could tell cartoons aren't even close to even what they used to be made, how they used to be made. It's fucking despicable. Then we go to a couple of little toys I remember from my childhood, and that would be one that I know all of you should fucking know if you're from that era, and if you don't, then shame on you. And that is the Bop It. Do you guys remember the Bop It? It used to go Bop It, stroke it, touch it, oh yeah, something along those lines. I forgot the exact things it said. Oh look, there's like a little tornado right in the fucking street. That looks cool. Alright, we have to get out the difficult way. See this little rock right here gets in the way, so you gotta like jump that rock in the process. So you just gotta get yourself a good stance and boop. Chill. I remember when I was a kid, there was a Toys R Us in downtown San Bern, and they had this fucking Pokemon League bullshit. And you go there, bring your little deck of Pokemon cards, Pokemon battle. There was this guy there, like some official motherfucker there. You had everybody had these little booklets, and each time you won, you got 2 stamps. That almost sounded like
21.
Let's take the ghetto route. And if you lose, you get 1 stamp. Obviously, people were going up there being like, I won, like every 5 minutes just to get their stamps. But you actually got fucking real life badges, and they're like little pins that you stick on your shit, and it was cool, man. You don't see places do shit like that anymore. Everything's fucking cheap now, and fucking businesses are greedy as fuck, and they'll never do cool shit like that. This is the ghetto path of Azura. It's a mystical ghetto path where many of crackheads come to smoke their crack. And what was crazy about the 90s, and not even just the 90s, all the time before that, and the internet in general, is that fucking, you know, people went out more and you had to do more to do shit. It's crazy if you really think about how much the internet's fucking simplified everything in life. Like, you can go pay your bills online, you could order pizza online and have it go straight to your house. You don't even gotta lift a dickhead. And what's funny and shitty about that at the same time is, like, it just makes everybody just at home, you know? So you don't even see anybody ever do shit. Everybody's just on the internet, fucking yanking their puds to porn, fucking watching TV on the internet, watch movies on the internet. Fucking, it's crazy, man. So that in itself made the 90s a whole different, like, life of its own at that time. Like, you actually were excited when a show came on at a certain time. You would sit there, you'd be pre-prepared, looking for, like, grabbing some fucking hot Cheetos and some Mountain Dew, and you'd be sitting there waiting for fucking Pokemon to come on in the morning. Whereas today, I can just go, screw this, I'm just gonna look it up online and watch it. You know, that's what I mean by kind of like, life was more exciting back then because you were able to look forward to shit like that. Well, I got the dual sport, I can take a shortcut. Da 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 dee da, da 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 dee da dee, da da da, da da da. A lovely stroll through the park. This is how I take a stroll through the park. Everybody's different. This is how I do it. And in the 90s, this is what was cool. In the 90s, you could take any dirt bike and fucking throw California plates on it and make it a street legal bike. And all of a sudden, in the 2000s, they go ahead and be a bunch of dumb, stupid cunts and take that out of effect. So in California, you can still find, all those are all grandfathered in. I sounded like this for a second. That was funny. In California, you can still find old school from those era bikes street legal, but as funny as it is, those are actually just as expensive as newer ones, it seems like, on Craig's Cut. Oh, I got this, I got this. And music, I will say a lot of music, there was a lot of shitty music in the 90s, but at the same time a lot of good ass shit came out in the 90s. And it seems like from there, yeah, we got good music today. Obviously, there's a few good songs, but the mass quantity, and once again, going back to the internet, is because of that. There's so much more shit out there, so it's like you have to sift through the pile of shit nowadays to find good shit. And I also remember them sock-em bopping robots, where you guys fucking had you guys had these bop 'em robots, and like there's buttons on each side, and you guys had to punch each other until the head bopped up. Oh, that was actually a really fun game. And Operation, that was one of my favorite games. And there was that one where you had all these shapes in this thing, and then you set a timer, and then it fucking explodes all the shapes out. See, those games back in those days were so fucking fun. I loved the shit out of it. He looks like a 1970s porn star, doesn't he? Oh guys, it's hard to think of every little fucking thing from my childhood like that. But that's just like a little reminiscence of how I was as a kid, you know. Always chilled outside, playing on my little BMX. And I want to know some of your guys, if you guys grew up in that era, or if you guys are even older than me, what are some of your guys' favorite childhood memories of even your times? And those of you that are younger than me, what are your favorite childhood memories from when you were a kid, and like what years? Let's all have a little nostalgia moment in the comment section. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. and the topic. Maybe you guys can relate with a lot of the shit I had from my childhood. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the out of that like button. And if you enjoy the channel, don't forget to subscribe and follow me for more little videos and all that other good shit. And you guys have a real good day. See you guys later.